Hello, this is Tim with TAH-DAH Farms, and today is Thursday, August the 30th, and we're going to finish up this pre-harvest. Where I left it last time, I did pick up some oil. Got that here. We're going to put the rest of the oil in the hydraulic tank, get that filled up, topped off. I got a fuel filter to change, to grease everything, and we've got 2 sprockets to finish replacing, and a clip to put on to hold the header gear mechanism there on the shaft. So that's what we got to do today, and we're going to work on it. First thing I got is this little ring. Goes on the end of this shaft to hold that gear from popping off. So see if we can get this on here without it flying someplace. There. Now it won't fall off on me. That's been my worry, is that not having that on here, that thing will fall off. So I forgot to mention this. This is a tailing auger block that tightens that chain up underneath the cab. They found this during the inspection that this was bad. So we're going to change this real quick. I should probably mention that is not from a cut. That is from a weed that I was pulling earlier and got the berries all over me. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. That is pretty wore out compared to the new one. Now we're just going to push it up tight so it's snug. Tighten this up. And then we'll need to check that once we get starting, just to make sure it don't come loose on us. But that should be pretty good. It's not going to ride off there anywhere. So, yep, that's done. Well, I ran out of oil. We thought this would hold maybe 3 gallons. And it's just touching the tip of the dipstick here. So we're going to pour about half of this in there. See where that puts us. Easier said than done here. Yeah, that's smidgy over half. Boy, it's right there, and the full mark is right there, so that's pretty close. We'll get a rag, wipe that off, and we're done with that. Okay, we need to change this idler out right here. This is for the sieves. It runs this right here, and it goes back and forth for those. Had to loosen this lock nut, loosen this, so it takes some strain off of this. And then we can take this off right here. These aren't bad, they're just, I don't even want to say time consuming. Yeah, you can see that wiggles around in there. So here's the new one. I saw this washer fall. You know, washer goes on there. There we go. And just tighten that up. The book says tighten it so it doesn't ride the sprockets. Right up on the sprockets. So that's what we're going to do. All right, there we go. You got to be careful when you tighten this one up. It pulls that idler up straight and you'll get the chain too tight. So we got it good right now. So we'll do this one, and we got one more on the other side here. That one I believe runs, yeah, that one runs the straw walkers. So we'll get that one next. One of the things they found in the inspection was this spring that holds the adjustment for the steering was broke. So they ordered me a new spring. It wasn't that much, so we went ahead and got it, and we're going to change it here real quick. Sometimes doing a spring's easier said than done. I don't think that goes there. I think it goes clear back there. Holy cow, that's a long ways to go. Well, we'll see if we can get it back here. There we go. Now it's in the right spot. Well, another thing, the manual says you can wash this filter out. Well, it was packed full of stuff last year, so I tried washing it out. And that did not work very good for me. So 25 bucks, but I guess it's worth it. Having a clean filter in there. There you go. Okay, I'm going to try to get this fuel filter off without spilling anything. There it is. I don't know how it's going to work. Got a drain plug on the bottom, and I can't get anything between that and that starter. We're going to blow it off real good here. So all right, this is what's nice about having manuals. I went and consulted it, and yes, indeed, there is only supposed to be one pin on there. It's right there. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss something there. So we'll get this back on. There we go. All right. We're going to bleed it. Here we go. All right. It's most of the way filled up. Here we go. Well, that's fuel filter on a 6600, and I'm sure any other combine or tractor John Deere makes, it's kind of going to be the similar way. So, not too bad. Didn't leak out as bad as I thought it would, but Yeah, not bad at all. Other than it being on the back side of the engine, right above the starter, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I guess if I let that dry out real good down there, I won't worry about a spark catching something on fire. So. You got to back seat these all the way back. That closes this port off and leaves this open all the way. If you don't back seat that all the way, if you take this cap off, it will leak. So when you back seat that, that valve comes back and blocks here. And when you run it all the way in, that valve blocks here. So it holds all your refrigerant in the combine, all up in the condenser and evaporator and all that. And it just lets anything that might leak out around this seal would just be what's in the compressor. So I don't think anything leaked this winter. There's no oil or anything anywhere, but just as a precaution, you run these in for winter, run it out so you can use this. If you have them in and you run this thing, you will blow that sucker up. So yeah, you want to back seat that all the way out so that you can take these off. I can take this off now and nothing's going to leak out. So that's why you back seat that all the way. But I want to thank 80 some people out there that are watching this. I don't know if you're crazy or me crazy or who or what, but thank you. Never thought I'd get this far with it. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good day.